Waita and Florence Mwangangi or Suluhu are not politicians. And the beauty of that is that the seat of the governor does not need politicians. It needs managers. It needs people who have very little to say but a lot to do, so that action speaks louder than the words. I appreciate that our county is cosmopolitan, that we have members of other parts of Kenya who work and live and even own property in Machakos County. And that is as it should be. The Constitution empowers every Kenyan to live, work, buy property in any part of this republic. The people who hold the community together at the grassroots are the teachers. Am I wrong in that? No. Yeah, it is correct. And so the influence and the power of the teacher is not lost to me and Bwana Waita. And that is why we have decided to work very closely with you, because we see if we get your assistance and support, we're going to take this county to the level that we have seen development. There's no reason why we cannot use the resources that we have, and they are huge. If we stop corruption in this county, if we use every cent for the purpose for which it is set, if we avoid propaganda and evil lies about other people that you want to bring down, and the politicians are very good at that, and that's why I'm saying we are happy we are not politicians. Because you will see them telling you that this is red. This is red. This cover is red. And you start doubting your sanity. You start thinking maybe you don't now have the capacity to distinguish color, because this is white, but they'll tell you this is red. And those are the politicians who don't mean well for this country and county. And they are the ones that we need to do away with. We have been traversing parts of the county, and you hear some people saying, oh, Nzioka Waita does not know how to speak in Kikamba. Is that anything that you can put on the table about development? No. Because even when we are talking here, we want to understand each other as Kenyans, and more so when he needs to go now up to the national government, because we must work together with the national government. And then when we also want to work with the development partners, is he going to talk to them in Kikamba? No. Even out here in Machakos town, you go speaking in Kikamba, some people look at you like, now what are you saying? In other words, we have moved away from that kind of thinking. We need to be able to speak to each other in a language that we understand, and the language is only development. And if we can speak in English, we can speak in Kiswahili, we can speak in any other language and get it, so be it. And then I also want to confirm that at one point, through the courtesy of the county education board, we were able to sign an MOU. On my part, I will support that MOU. And briefly, it just reminds the county executive, that's the governor and I, our roles as spelled out in the Constitution. And just to give you the assurance that we'll go by those roles. But more so, even besides what is in the MOU, we will stand by supporting teachers' welfare. Groups like this, we must be able to work with them very closely. Because the minute the teacher's welfare is addressed, then the teacher will excel even more in teaching in school. And then we'll uplift education standards. So, Governor, when you get there, and I am with you there, I want us to promise that we will do whatever events, whatever dinner dances we need to do to raise funds for this kind of groups. We will go miles, even if it's out there abroad, and say, look, we have some teachers' welfare associations, and we want you to assist them with some funding. I'm saying this just to show our commitment, and where the county government can chip in through a legal fund, we will be able to do it. Because if we are going to assist women with an empowerment fund, if we are going to have the youth with an empowerment fund, the church, yes, we must work with the church as well. If we're going to look at other sectors of the society, teachers are part of those sectors, isn't it? So trust us. You will be very safe in our hands. In fact, I don't see any other hands in which you can be safe. As professionals, we are professionals. And so teachers, I just want to beseech you kindly, hold our hands, and I can assure you, we work very closely to you, and most importantly, you must be part of the county government of Machakos. You must be part of that county government. Not just being citizens of Machakos County, but being in the government. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Being in the government. All right.